Welcome back to another Coffee Talk. My name is Tony, and this is the Tony Narrative Show, and thank you for joining me today. So, life is interesting whenever you have a cup of Joe to put with it. And today, we're going to talk about some interesting stuff. But first, let's talk about what I'm drinking. This is Starbucks Coffee Blend Espresso. It's a dark roast. I have, 4 shots of espresso in this nice fancy cup. A Raydon coffee mug. If you haven't used Raydon coffee mugs, I love them. Nice thick ceramic on there. They don't break easily. They do, when you do drop them, they do crack, but it's not too bad. I have a couple of them that are cracked, but they're just cracked right down the seam, and they don't leak, they don't drip, and they maintain heat very well. Last thing I want is a nice hot cup of coffee to go cold on me. I can't. It's weird drinking coffee whenever it's hot, but then it goes cold on you. There's just some kind of disconnect that happens for me, and I can't finish it. Now, if I get a cold brew or if I make the coffee cold in the beginning, it's no problem. But that transition from hot to cold just makes you want to just pour it down the drain. I'm not gonna pour this down the drain. We got a few minutes to talk, and I'm gonna keep drinking this before it gets cold. Absolutely delicious. So I want to talk about what's going on in the world, right? So everything is still COVID this, COVID that. Cases are going up. Places are closing back down. Places are opening back up amidst the the COVID numbers going up. And that's affecting my line of work very heavily. And I'm not sure what to do from this point now, and it's bugging me a little bit. So, running a photo booth company, I need events, I need people, I need weddings to happen, I need corporate events to happen, and they're not happening as much as they should be, right? So, living in the St. Louis metropolitan area, we're at about 50% occupancy for facilities. So if there's 100 people that can be in the building max, then the venue can have 50 people. And for the wedding party, the corporate event, that sounds like a lot. And you can still have your event go on, but then you have your caterers, you have your photographers, your videographers, all the people that need to be there to make the event happen. They count in that number too just as well. So if you're having a wedding and you can have, let's say the venue round up to can have 200 people max, and they have to do that 50%, so that's 100 people. And then you have your catering company who will bring anywhere between 10 to 20 people. So if they bring 20 people, now you're down to 80 people. Then you have your photographer, that's at least two people. Your videographer team, that's another 2 people. Your wedding officiant. Your photo booth staff. So you've already went from normally having 200 people at your wedding to only having 100 people at your wedding, to that 100 cutting that down by 30% for the staff that needs to be there. And that's just the people that need to come in to the venue to help. We're not talking about the people who already work there either. So it's interesting how this is affecting everybody. And kind of what I want to talk about is how to combat that and what to do differently to make sure that as a small business owner, you're still bringing in revenue amidst all the mishaps that are happening with the event industry. So gotta keep drinking coffee. So the biggest thing is, if you're a photographer, you're a videographer, you're a social media content creator, whatever you do that requires, things to happen in the event industry, make sure that you are taking this time right now to, 1, check your equipment. So the biggest thing is, we have free time to check equipment. We have free time to replenish equipment. We have free time to fix things that are broken. when you're in a heavy, busy wedding season, that heavy, busy holiday season, you're constantly going, never taking time for yourself. You're not checking your equipment, and things get broken, right? And we typically, camera breaks, we use a backup camera, and we just keep going with it, right? And we don't replace it until the season's over with. Well, unless, you happen to replace it at that time. But most of the time, you're not thinking about spending money, you're thinking about making money. So this is a good opportunity to check your stuff. Make sure you have everything. You want to be fully prepared when all the COVID stuff passes and you're able to actually get back there out there and working. I believe that once the COVID situation passes, that there will be a lot of events that happen in a very, very short period of time. Because people are going to want to do things right away. We're humans. We live in this digital era where we want things now, and I think that's what's going to happen. I think we're going to go through a period of time where we just get bombarded with weddings and holiday parties and corporate events just right off the back. So just check your equipment, make sure it's ready. Number 2, prepare. And by prepare, I don't mean just sit down and be ready for action to happen, but set a game plan. Be strategic about everything you're doing, and understand that you're pretty much going to be starting from ground zero unless you've been working throughout this time. But be prepared to start as a brand new company. If there's mission statements, if there's actions, if there's ideas that you have and that you've had in the past that you couldn't implement because you just didn't have enough time, take this time now to get ready. Because eventually what's going to happen is that you're going to be right back into everything, and you're not going to have the time to do so, right? Oh gosh, I wish you guys knew what time it was. I should tell you anyways. It's almost 11 o'clock at night, and this espresso is going to keep me up for a while, but I have a few more photo projects to edit, and if I can get that done tonight, then I have all day tomorrow free. So that's another reason for the espresso so late at night. And the coffee talks can happen whenever, right? They don't need to have a set day or time, but they can happen. So the third thing, right, is increase your social media presence. And what I mean by that is take the time to start uploading short videos, pictures, this marketing information. Just start posting more to social media. Get that social media ball rolling. When we're busy in the event industry, you don't have that much time unless you have a dedicated social media team to make those social media posts. And this is the best time for you to be able to do that and catch up, right? So let people know you're there. Let people know you're in business still. Let people know that you're still active in a community, and don't just ghost. And by ghost, I mean fall off the face of the earth until you start making money and you have material. Find ways to be creative to make material for your social media, right? Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter. If you use TikTok, right? So just find ways to be active there just as well. Instagram, Facebook, and Snapchat, I love it because you can make stories that pop up for 24 hours. And another good way to use Instagram stories or stories in general is to make take a photo of you working. Add a to-do list on there. Let people know what you do daily and the work that you put in. Your customers and your clients, they like to see that. They like to see all the work that you do to bring that final product to them that they love. They want to know all the effort that you spend and time, and how meticulous you can be with things, and just be more connected to you. And also, while being more connected to you, show your daily life. So the one thing I like to do, I like to go for a couple mile walks every so often and just enjoy the area that I live in. I live out in the country, so there's farmland everywhere, there's rural tracks, and just there's a lot of scenery, I should say. And it's nice to be able to just grab my phone, go live on Instagram, or to just create like a boomerang and pop that into my story so people can follow a day in life with me. It's essentially vlogging, but on a shorter process. So you're not making a long video to post to YouTube. You're making a short, quick 15-second probably video that people can kind of, vlog with you, right? And I think that's cool. I think it's amazing that you can let people connect with you in a different path, right? So again, you don't want to use your actual main platform to post those kind of things, but just a quick 24-hour story, and just it makes people feel like you're a human being. You're not just somebody behind a camera. You're not just somebody behind a keyboard. They're there with you, and it adds a level of connect that it goes miles, with your clients and customers, right? We need to wrap this up soon. About to turn over. Lastly, I want to leave you with, the thought that you should look at how you motivate yourself, right? So this pandemic is crazy, where everyone's depressed, everyone's unhappy. Even if some positive things came out of the COVID for you, maybe you had some extra business you didn't have before. I know a lot of companies that were very slow before COVID, that during COVID their business took off just because their niche required almost this to happen for them. But look at your motivational train, right? This is the first time I'm using that motivational train, and look how you do things. So motivational train, there's an action that happens. You need your train to move forward, but a lot of times our train moves backwards and we get stuck trying to figure it out, right? So what most people look at their motivational train, you have your feelings, thoughts, actions, and feelings, actions, results. And when you put your feelings first, sometimes you don't make the proper decisions and actions, and you don't get the best results out of it, right? And that's hard. It's hard when you sit there and you look at your results. You're like, man, what happened, right? And the only thing that happened was you were feeling too much versus just making action. So what I like to do, instead of doing feelings, actions, results, I decide the results that I want, right? And I make a game plan to activate those results that I want. So I put that in motion, I put that in action. And then once I've accomplished, the results, once I figured out the results, accomplished the actions, then I have feelings. I let those feelings take over, and I decide, was this the best course of action for me? And the majority of the time it was. I made a decision and I made action, and it led to amazing feelings inside because I did something without second guessing myself. I just went for it. And this is the time to look at your motivational train and decide, are you going to keep letting your feelings dictate your actions, which dictates your results? Are you going to make the results happen by the actions you choose and enjoy the feelings that come afterwards? That's all I got to say. Think about it. I'm Tony. This is the Tony Narrative Show. Thank you for joining me on the Coffee Talk. See you next time. I got some special coffee for us next time. Don't forget to hit that red button to subscribe to my channel to catch all the latest updates, and hit that bell to be notified whenever I post a new video. Just do it. It's right there. Just subscribe. Go ahead. If you haven't, it's right there. Of course, subscribe. Do it now. Have you done it yet? Okay, cool. No, do it. Don't do it. All right. Bye.